So I think you're right. It would probably come out this year if it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's really not even a reason for it to happen because it already, like, it's not a Switch 2 edition, but it already has, like, perks of playing it on Switch 2, so...
Yeah.
It's not like they even really need to put the time into it. And they don't care about a balance patch this far removed.
I feel like they would be too busy working on the balance patch for the port of it if it existed.
What do you mean?
Like, if it was an Ultimate port, they would be working on the balance patch there instead of here.
There instead of here? What do you mean?
Like, they would be
following.
working... Like, they would make the balance patch be the ultimate, like... The ultimate Switch 2 edition rather than be...
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they care about making a balance patch. Period.
Yeah.
This far removed from the game being out.
Yeah.
The only reason they would release something as a Nintendo Switch 2 edition is to give it more horsepower, but it already kind of gets more horsepower from being on the Switch 2 anyway.
I think what they would do is, like, maybe Sakurai would be like, okay, fine, here's your rollback netcode.
There's no way that's ever happening. I don't think they're ever doing rollback.
Doesn't, like, Air Riders have rollback, or am I crazy?
I don't know. It does feel really good, I'll say that.
Yeah. It feels like Mario Kart.
That's another game I gotta play. I haven't played Air Riders in so long.
I got all of the online checklist. I was pretty... Oh, wow. I'm surprised they were able to break through that.
Ooh, tail end of that.
I feel like if they were to, like, do a Ultimate, like, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, they would probably want to make sure there are more characters that they can showcase.
I don't even think they would have to. I think they could just re-release it and people would buy it.
I mean, they would, but I feel like Sakurai would not want that because, like, he's in charge of the franchise effectively.
I totally agree, which is why I don't think it's coming. Period.
You think it would just be a brand new game?
I think he'd rather just do something new.
Yeah. I just would be upset.
Because, like I said, there's already a benefit to using it on Switch 2 anyway, without a Switch 2 edition.
Yeah.
So I think to him, that's fine.
I feel like it just would... Oh, no, that's dead.
No, I think he's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Flybones is just, like, stalling out the entire fight, trying to play the projectile game. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Yeah, that was Nana. You're fine. Do you ever feel like you get more cocky whenever it's Sopo, even though you shouldn't?
I feel a little bit more relieved. Not cocky necessarily, but it's like, okay, now I won't just die off of, like, one interaction if I mess up the right way.
Mm-hmm.
But Sopo's still scary.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, they maneuver differently. Like, when Nana's out, they kind of move a certain way to try and make sure that Nana doesn't die. But once that's not an issue anymore, they start moving differently, and it kind of changes the whole, like, rhythm of the game.
You know, random thought. Do you think Flybones would play Duck Hunt well?
Maybe? I don't know. I don't want to find out, though.
I don't know. I feel like Duck Hunt and Villager have a lot of aspects and traits similar to each other that they can probably take advantage of that.
Duck Hunt is a top 3 character in the game that pisses me off. The definition of a character where only one person in the match is having fun, and it's not you.
No way! Fly, you had
That's
that!
crazy.
You had that, bro! Yup. Game 1 goes to Mako. Sorry, you were saying?
I was just saying that Duck Hunt is a character that, like, you play to make sure that you're the only one having fun.
I can see what you mean by that, but like, I don't know. I always feel like Duck Hunt is a fun character to watch when he isn't just like projectile zoning the entire time.
That's all he does.
That's not entirely true. He's got a lot of like can setups with like throws and attacks
that
you can do.
Is that not a projectile?
Well, no, you're setting up for it. It's like what, like if a K-Rool shoots out his blunderbuss and then he like hits you into it. That's not a projectile. That's you just comboing.
That is a projectile. You just combo from a projectile.
No, you comboed from a normal attack into the projectile.
Oh, yeah. But, like, the can's always out on the stage, so, like, I don't know. It's always just, like, spamming B moves when Duck Hunt's on the stage.
Isn't that also the Belmonts?
Yes.
Speaking of which, dude, I miss the Belmonts. Like, I'm not surprised they're like bottom 4 nowadays, but it's like, I really like the Belmonts a lot. I'm just sad we never see them anymore.
I just wish they were different. Because, like, I understand why they spam their projectiles, but, like, it's also just not fun to watch.
I think for me, it's that their ranged attacks have tiny hitboxes, as in they're really narrow, you know what I mean? So it's actually really hard to hit with them, too. Because their whips are basically thin hitboxes, and you basically have to precisely aim those things.
Yeah. I think they'd be more interesting if they had to rely on the whips a little bit more.
Here's the thing, though. Like, that's not very Castlevania. Castlevania is very item-based as well, you know?
Yeah, but this is Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, and how many times have we talked about how great it is whenever a character is reflective of the franchise they came from?
It's great whenever it works well in this game, because otherwise we'd be talking the same thing about Minecraft.
Listen, we don't talk about Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
See, I feel like Castlevania is a good example of that if it was good, but, like, Steve is good, but we hate it because it's good.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, I hate it whenever it's, like, super... like, kind of either non-interactive or breaks the game.
Yeah. Also, we haven't talked about this, but MacohPacoh is currently playing Meta Knight.
Yeah, I've seen him play Meta Knight before, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. The only person I ever seen play Meta Knight was Irlin.
I don't know if it's ever happened in bracket.
Oh, they're dead. Spring Flame? Who the hell is Spring Flame?
They've been around.
Oh, I have not seen them around. Sorry, my bad.
They were in the doubles tournament. I don't think they were in a singles tournament.
Good catch. Same thing with Kazuya? Ah, yeah, totally. I remember playing Kazuya in Tekken by pressing the A button over and over and over. See, if we want to talk about a fighting game character that actually reflects their original games, the Ryu. Ooh. Man, why does MacohPacoh hold out a lot?
I don't know.
Well, game 2 goes to Fly.
Villager wins.
I think the non-Kazuya fighting game characters are really good.
Yeah. I think Terry, like, I know a lot of people hate the fact that Terry has Go Meter. I think the Go Meter is such a cool mechanic. Even though it's like, yeah.
Not the one that I hate the most.
Which one do you hate the most?
Kazuya.
Well, no, I thought you meant like a
freaking
comeback
rage
mechanic
drive.
in general.
Yeah, I hate Kazuya's comeback mechanic. Because he just freaking... He's so good at getting in, you don't know when it's going to happen. Like, with the Go Meter, it's pretty easy to tell, like, the vibes of when it's going to happen. With Kazuya, it can happen at any time.
Mostly because there's
It just
multiple
kills
ways
you.
to activate it, too. You can go for a grab, you can go for command input, etc., etc.
Yeah. It just feels like sometimes there's, like, no way of getting around it. Or maybe I'm bad.
I think Go Meter is more predictable.
Yeah, because he has to be on the ground, I think, right? You can't do Buster
you
Wolf in the
cannot
air.
do it in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Range Drive can work in the air. That is so dumb. I know a lot of people say that Steve was a mistake into Smash Ultimate. I don't disagree. I think Kazuya is just as bad of a mistake that they put into Smash.
I don't think Kazuya is as bad.
I think Kazuya is as bad.
I mean, in competitive play, he's not even that good right now.
Yeah, but
He's pretty good, but there's not many people playing him.
I get that, but he's like such a gatekeeping character that can keep people from able to progress further because they can't deal with him.
That's true. Steve is the same thing and the best character in the game.
I get that, believe me. I'm just saying, why do we have two of these?
We don't, is what my argument is. I think Steve is in a league of his own.
I feel like it's like unfair to say like, oh, this character is not a problem because there's a character who's worse.
No, but you said he's as bad. I don't think he's as bad. I think he can be bad, but I think Steve is like far and away worse.
Is it weird I can fight Steve better than I can fight Kazuya?
When's the last time you played a good Steve?
Good question. I don't know if who favors Final Destination. I kind of feel like this is the Flybone stage, wouldn't you say?
I think it's pretty even.
Oh, nice setup.
Flybones kind of has the stage control, but also has nowhere to go to set up anything. So if you get stuck on the ground in an icy... Oh, man!
They're just
the pod killed him! That's crazy! The pod got him!
No way! You know what happened? Nana was hanging onto the ledge, and because of that, he couldn't up B. Yeah.
No, he did up B. It caught him in the middle of the ledge. So I don't know if you saw... I mean, you probably saw. I went off stage a couple times when ices were trying to up B, because like, you can hit them out of the up B if you do it correctly, and that's just a kill.
No, it's not just that, though. Like, they tried to up B again, but because Nana was on ledge, she can now react to you.
It was too high.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. But yeah, you can absolutely punish Popo while they're tethering up. It's just a little tricky to do, and I was not doing it correctly. It's been a long time since I've been trying to do that. And also, the games that I was doing it, I didn't feel like I was playing the best to be able to capitalize on it. So, I sucked. Oh, just out of reach.
Nice.
That'll do it, though.
Wow, Flybones is actually kind of taking this back.
Yeah, maybe this is a Villager favorite stage.
Yeah. Like, I personally wouldn't take Villager here.
Crazy.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, Flybones can capitalize in thanks to, like, be able to jump above their projectiles so they can just, like, keep people at bay in that way.
Oh my gosh, that shield.
It's fine. But yeah, like that actually is a strategy with a lot of people where it's just like they try to cover both the ground and the air with a slow-moving projectile. That's generally how a lot of Ryus also approach as well, using their Hadoken in order to approach. Man, getting caught out by the tree whenever, like, it doesn't look like they're actually watering it is actually so annoying.
Yeah.
Because,
my
like,
favorite is when they try to water it and I get in the way of the water, because the water is actually an attack. Like, it has hitboxes.
Well,
so you
it's
can take them and then it doesn't water.
I mean, here's the thing. The water is a wind box, if I recall correctly, right?
No, it does damage.
I don't think the watering can does damage.
It does, 100%.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
How come they didn't take damage there?
Because they were too far away. You got to be right on top of it.
I'm kind of
But
amazed.
I mean, I've reflected it back before.
It's just a wind box.
I swear it does damage.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there is no way you're right. I was just being polite, so I didn't call you out on it. It's like Mario's Flood, except it's a very small hitbox. Oh, Sopo might have just died there for a split second if Fly actually was able to combo off the jab.
I swear it did damage to me.
I think you're thinking of the axe.
No, I know the difference between a watering can and an axe.
Oh, no! Fly Buzz, you threw that! What the frick? They were at 134! What do you mean?
Damn. I swear it does, like, knockback, though. Instead of wind.
No, knockback. No, it's definitely wind. The reason I know this is because I've been pushed back by it a few times. Are you thinking of Squirtle?
No.
Because Squirtle can technically damage you with a water gun.
Nobody does that, though. I can't remember the last time I've seen that.
No one uses it. They only use it.
Because it's useless.
Yeah. There's no point in doing it.
Like, take the damage and then they freaking knee you in the face or something. Oh, what the hell?
What?
Rivals of Aether just announced a new character, and it's a guest character.
What?
Would you like to guess who? It's recent.
Mina the Hollower.
It is.
Oh my god! Holy cow.
That's interesting.
That's cool. I'm surprised that they're already, like, getting crossovers with Mina.
I mean, you know, I could see the teams having a friendship.
Actually, wasn't Shovel Knight in the first Rivals of Aether?
No. Question mark? He was in Brawlhalla.
I could have sworn Shovel Knight was in there. Might have been a workshop character?
Almost definitely. But let me see.
All right, heading over.
Oh, he was! You're right!
Okay, so I was right. So Shovel Knight was in the first game. Yeah, so it makes sense that they would get Mina here. Oh, yeah.
I don't know much about the first Rivals of Aether, honestly.
Apparently, first Rivals of Aether also had Ori.
Really? I never knew that.
Yeah. Anyway, I think this is a pretty good stage for Fly as well. So I don't blame them for wanting to come here instead.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same strength as FD, except on the side you have more options to catch them with a bowling ball off the edge.
Yeah.
Like, there's more options for recovery, but there's also more options for fly to send projectiles out at different angles.
Yeah, especially if you can build like a tree on top of the platform.
Yeah, either a tree, or you can throw a pot, or you can throw the bowling ball.
Yeah, like the pots
like,
they were doing
if they're
just now.
Above, you can jump up and slingshot. Like, you got a
Oh
bunch of
my
different
god, that killed Popo? How
It's
did
a strong up smash.
it killed Popo, but not Nana?
Yeah, I guess Nana SDI'd out or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe Popo just had more damage.
That should kill. Wow, no follow-up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this lag is actually going to kill Mako at this rate. Yeah, I feel like they got screwed by the lag there. They couldn't follow up with their forward air. There we go. Flybo, what do you think is the more annoying move for a villager? Gyroid or tree?
Gyroid.
I think the tree
Like,
might
I
be.
can play around the tree pretty easily.
I think the tree's more annoying.
You just have to watch where he's swinging. You can honestly bait fly into chopping it down and punishing it sometimes. Especially if you have a reflect. But like now, I've reflected it so much against fly that they know. Like, okay, I can't just do that now.
Yeah, guess who doesn't have a reflect?
Well, even still, I feel like it's pretty easy to play around the tree, especially if you're fast. The gyroid is just like a hitbox that's like, okay, well now I just have to wait for this to go away. Like, you can still fight inside the tree, you just have to be wary, because it takes 2 chops to knock it down. So as long as it doesn't have any chops, you're at least safe for a while, and then you just have to dodge the axe.
Yeah, but if you... I guess. I don't know.
Also, Falcon, I agree, slingshot is the worst.
Slingshot can be very annoying. I don't disagree about that. But I don't know. I feel like I have enough speed to be able to get in on them that the slingshot doesn't do nearly as much as they could.
If you're off stage, it's a pain in the ass.
Well, don't get hit then.
I try, man. With Falco, it's not that big a deal. With Roy, it's a little different sometimes.
Oh!
Oh, hang on. Yeah, not enough.
Do you remember?
Back off, and then what?
Do you remember in Subspace Emissary that the ice climbers, they show up for like one cutscene where they just climb a mountain, and that's all they do?
Yeah, and then they fight in Meta Knight or something.
Yeah.
Ice climber. Win.
Anyway, GG
Meta Knight got
MacohPacoh.
kicked out.
And then they just
Oh,
get
that's it.
down the mountain. Yeah.